Which choice best states the function of the underlined sentence in the overall structure of the text? A study by a team including finance professor Madhu Veeraraghavan suggests that exposure to sunshine during the workday can lead to overly optimistic behavior. Using data spanning from 1994 to 2010 for a set of U.S. companies, the team compared over 29,000 annual earnings forecasts to the actual earnings later reported by those companies. The team found that the greater the exposure to sunshine at work in the 2 weeks before a manager submitted an earnings forecast, the more the manager's forecast exceeded what the company actually earned that year. So, the underlined sentence highlights the methodology that they use to support or test their claim, which is that they use data spanning from 1994 to 2010, where they compare 29,000 annual earnings forecasts to what they actually earned. So option A says to summarize the results of the team's analysis. This is incorrect because the underlined sentence discusses the methodology they used in the study, not the results. The results are described in the next sentence. So A is incorrect. B. To present a specific example that illustrates the study's findings. This is incorrect because the underlined sentence doesn't describe a specific example. It describes the methodology they use to test their claim. And the underlined sentence itself doesn't illustrate the study's findings. It instead shows how they went about testing their claim, which is by comparing 29,000 annual earnings forecast to the actual earnings later reported by those companies. So B is incorrect. C. To explain a part of the methodology used in the team study. This seems to be the correct answer because the first sentence describes the claim, which is that exposure to sunshine during the workday can lead to an overly optimistic behavior. And then the underlined sentence describes how the team created methodology, which is that they used data from the time period 1994 to 2010, where they compared 29,000 annual earning forecasts to the actual earnings later reported by those companies. And then the third sentence describes the results of that, which is that the great exposure to sunshine at work the 2 weeks before the manager submitted an earnings forecast, the more the manager's forecast exceeded what the company actually earned. So C seems to be the correct answer. D. To call out a challenge the team faced in conducting its analysis. This is incorrect because the underlined sentence does not describe a challenge faced in conducting the analysis. It more so describes the methodology used in the team study. So D is incorrect. The correct answer is C.